In the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest, where the mist hangs low and the pines reach for the heavens, there existed a creature of legend, a Bigfoot, known to the locals as Shadow Walker. This gentle giant roamed the woods, a silent guardian of nature, unseen and unheard. But one fateful night, under the eerie glow of a crescent moon, Shadow Walker's world was turned upside down by the most peculiar and terrifying encounter. It began as a whisper in the wind, a rumor among the woodland creatures of a new presence in the forest, one that was not of flesh and bone. They spoke of a dill pickle, but not the kind one would find in a jar on a supermarket shelf. This was a living, breathing entity, its once vibrant green skin now a ghastly pallor, its aroma not of herbs and vinegar, but of something far more sinister. Shadow Walker, driven by curiosity and an unspoken duty to protect his domain, set out to find this intruder. As he moved silently through the underbrush, the forest seemed to hold its breath, and the usual chorus of nocturnal life fell silent. The air grew thick with tension, and a sour tang prickled at the back of Shadow Walker's throat. Finally, in a clearing bathed in moonlight, the two beings met. The dill pickle, larger than any barrel, hovered above the ground, its surface writhing with dark veins that pulsed with an otherworldly energy. Its eyes, if they could be called that, were hollow sockets that seemed to stare into the very soul of the Bigfoot. Shadow Walker felt a chill that had nothing to do with the night air. This creature, this abomination, was an affront to the natural order. The pickle let out a sound, a gurgling, bubbling laugh that echoed through the trees, and Shadow Walker knew this was no laughing matter. The standoff was brief but intense, with Shadow Walker realizing that this was no ordinary foe. This pickle was a specter of doom, a harbinger of something far worse than he could comprehend. With a mighty roar, he charged, but the pickle was swift, darting through the air with a speed that belied its size. The battle that ensued was one for the ages, a clash of primal force against eldritch horror. Shadow Walker fought with the fury of the wild, but the pickle parried with unnatural agility, leaving trails of corrosive brine in its wake. As dawn approached, the pickle's power waned, and it became clear that it was bound to the darkness of night. With a final, desperate effort, Shadow Walker managed to hurl the pickle into a nearby stream, where the running water acted as a purifier, dissolving the creature into nothingness. The forest breathed a sigh of relief, and life slowly returned to normal. Shadow Walker, though victorious, was forever changed. He had faced the unknown, the absurd, and had emerged triumphant. But the memory of the terrifying dill pickle would haunt him, a reminder that even in the wildest of places, the most bizarre of horrors can take root. And so, the legend of the Bigfoot and the terrifying dill pickle spread, a tale to chill the bones of those who dared to wander the woods alone, where the line between the natural and the supernatural is as thin as the mist that shrouds the ancient trees. Thank you, my friends, for listening to another spooky tale written by the Kilted Squatch.